Chess friends, today I'm excited to share an epic chess match between LeelaZero and me, where I managed to trap LeelaZero's queen during the middle game. This thrilling game took place on chess.com, where I defeated LeelaZero, and other formidable chess engines. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. I started the game with e4, we have e6 French defense, d4 d5, e5 and knight c3 are the main lines, or you can choose the exchange variation of French, knight c3 bishop e4 to pin the knight, knight e2, and if you capture it then a3 will counter the bishop and knight can retarget the pawn, knight f6 e5 knight to d7, and I played amazing move f4, knight g3 bishop d3 are the main lines to break the structure with f5. The rook will get the open g file on kingside, so b6 g3, bishop here bishop g2, bishops are watching each other with telescope, g6 f5 e takes f5 isn't the best move as it can damage the structure, castle c6 to protect it, g4 to sacrifice the pawn, and you may think that it's damaging the kingside, but black is already in a great danger, queen takes g4 bishop, backs knight e2 bishop c8 bishop h3, and after a sequences of moves we will play knight h5, king run away bishop h6 to target the rook. You can't capture the knight because queen g7 can checkmate you, so rook g8 rook takes pawn, white is creating much threats to black's territory, black tries to defend it with bishop f8, bishop g5 queen slides, then we will sacrifice the rook on h7, bishop takes d7, and no matter what you will play, you will lose the game. If you capture the bishop with the queen then knight f6 can create triple fork on your king rook and queen, king here takes rook to f1, getting the file. The king is exposed and queen f2 is coming to checkmate black, game will be over very soon. Sometimes, when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place, so back to the position, we have g takes f5 to build a pyramid pawn structure, castle, and here if you play any normal move, let's say, queen to e7, black to play long castle, therefore we will give black a red car on d5, bishop takes knight to f5, a6 is coming to trap the bishop, so if you move back the queen to d8 to free up some space for the bishop, then we will capture the pawn, e6 to sacrifice it. Takes and everything looks fine and secured, but black have a great danger in this diagonal which white takes control over it, king f8 then we will sacrifice the rook for a pawn, takes bishop h6 check, king g8 queen takes pawn, queen e6 is a threat to checkmate black in one move. This is the reason why black has to move back his knight to protect that square, so rook to f1 to checkmate him on f7, bishop blocks on f6 takes king ups knight g8 check, and no matter where you will go you will lose the game. Chess, more intricate than mathematics, poses a complex challenge. Success is only meaningful and enjoyable if it feels like your own, so back to the position. Leela takes the knight on c6, takes, and I want to play queen h5, there is a potential chance to capture the pawn, then after takes it will target to the pawn through e6 and with this brave rook, so rook g8 bishop e3 knight c6, and I sacrificed the knight on d6, e takes d5, bishop takes pawn is a threat to target the pawn, e6 is coming, queen h5 can create problems in a different way, rook takes f5, bishop takes pawn and e6 is incoming moves to consider, knight f8. My Leela want to get rid from my attacks and play long castle, so I add an extra attack with queen h5, queen up to d7 to protect it, bishop h3 to lassing the queen, rook g5 is a threat to target the rook and the queen at the same time, so rook up to g6 rook to f1, targeting to the pawn, Leela has to move back her knight in order to protect the pawn, here I could play bishop to g5 to eliminate the knight, but I considered rook f2, not bad, a5 c3, a4, and I played bishop g5 finally to target the knight. Here if you play any normal kind of move, let's say b5, then we will capture the knight, takes e6, if you capture the pawn with the queen, then rook e5 will simply pin the queen in front of her king, so in this position if you capture it with pawn then after rook takes check, king ups check, king to d6 rook takes rook, and that's it, your queen is pinned and you will lose the game completely. And chess friends, if you want to play like me then please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need 2k subscribers. You may think that 2k is small, so what? If you support me, that's enough to me. If you capture the pawn with knight then after takes, black is in great danger, rook here queen check, king ups queen takes rook, sacrificing the queen as a tempo to play rook takes check, bishop takes, queen takes, rook check, here takes, and that's it. White is completely winning because he have two connected passed pawns and his idiot bishop is not so worthy. Do not judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. So back to the all variations. Leela played knight e6, capturing the pawn isn't so good because black position is very much secured and in controlled, so bishop h6 to eliminate the knight, queen e7, rook takes pawn. Here if you dare to save the queen, let's say, queen d8, then after rook takes pawn, if you capture the rook then after takes, king up to e7 and it will be a checkmate on f7 square. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor, so if you play c5, then after takes, queen takes check, it is a literary checkmate, game will be over. So back to the position, Leela captures the rook on f7, it is a rook-queen exchange sacrifice, and now enjoy the with my beautiful piano music. So wish you all the best, thanks for watching, subscribe for more, bye bye, take care, see you soon.